Hey guys, it's Hannah. Happy April. It's like 7:30 on Tuesday night, and I've been home for 1 week from North Carolina after 3 months in North Carolina, and I thought I'd give an update. I really appreciate everyone who's been checking in on me and checking in on Mandy and sending condolences and whatnot. There's been a lot going on, and so I thought I would update you guys. Hi Harrison, hi Mary, good to see you. Let's see, so my mom passed away on March 7th, and I can't even believe it's been nearly a month. Hi Chris, hey Nicole, good to see you guys. Good evening, hope you had a good day, good start to your week. Giving an update on how the last month has really been, now that I'm back in San Diego. But yeah, so it's been about a month since mom passed. Pretty much immediately after she passed away, the whole next week was a wash of getting ready for the celebration of life. It took pretty much all hands on deck. It was almost 225 people or something. And I mean, imagine planning a wedding for 225 people with 5 days notice. It was insane. It was so beautifully done, and so I was so proud of how it came together, but the church certainly helped a ton. We had people come from as far north as Virginia, as far south as Florida. People flew in from California. I mean, they were really covering the gamut. I guess people flew in from Canada also, so way north. So really people from all over. And my aunt and my cousin and my sister and her husband, as well as some of my best friends from high school, Barbara, from San Diego, and from college, all came in to help me as well. And then Kyle was able to come be there, and we pulled it together. Loved Jimmy Buffett and the beach, so we brought in Hawaiian flowers flown in from Hawaii. Birds of Paradise were her favorite. It was gorgeous. We took all the cards everyone has been sending for the last year plus throughout this process and made them into this beautiful card tree. I promise you I'll post photos. We had gorgeous tables set up. I mean, tons of paraphernalia from our life in Sandbridge, Virginia Beach, from her life at UNC Chapel Hill where she met my dad, from moving to Greenville, from all of our travels to the Caribbean, and my mom loved Las Vegas, and we went to Nashville, and we went to Aruba, and like all these different, in Hawaii, and like all these great places. So I was just really happy with how the funeral came together. It's really beautiful, and I surprised myself, and I was able to talk. I wasn't planning on talking, so I was pretty emotional. And then one of the things is so from there we went into trying to get the house ready. So my sister is actually back in North Carolina right now, helping to get everything together. Hi, Angel. So good to see you. I'm giving an update on how everything's been going over the last month. So Mandy is back in Greenville now, trying to help get the house in order. There's still some things to clear out, but I mean, man, we were 3 Saturdays ago, I had a yard sale going on where I got inundated with like 40 some people, and Angel, who's on right now, her and her family were just an immense amount of help, trying to get through the crowds and keep people out of the house and selling furniture and whatnot. Hey Barb, I'm giving an update for everyone else who I don't talk to every day like you. Anyway, so we went straight into trying to clean out the house and liquidate the estate. And from there, we had to get lots of home projects. So everyone, it'll probably take me 6 months to get through all the thank you cards I need to write, but it's thanks to each of you guys. I mean, literally everyone. It really took a community of people, my community, my mom's community, my sister's community, friends of friends really helping to pull together. I just can't imagine surviving this last month without the amazing support system that you guys have each provided. So we've been working on like replacing appliances, replacing ceiling fans, coordinating electricians to fix things, painting, repairing holes, like all those things to get, and my mom kept her house up pretty good. And yet there's still a lot to get a house to market. So we're working on that right now, and we were able to liquidate the vast majority of the things. Then there's planning cross-country moves. So I got a pod. It was my first time working with pods. And ironically, I was expecting the brand name pods to be the most expensive, but it turned out after I called and got quotes from everybody, pods was actually the most affordable, as well as the least amount of problems that happen, like the lowest percentage of errors and challenges with their shipments, and on time, like consistent delivery and whatnot. So great reputation. And I went with them, and they should be delivering my pod here April 11th. While I was gone in North Carolina, my roommate here in San Diego moved out. So I have a half empty house, but still have lots of my own furniture. So I need to work on liquidating some of my own furniture so that I can replace it with all the half a house full of stuff I have shipping in the next 2 weeks. And then I'll probably need some help here in San Diego unloading that pod and getting things situated. But that's motivated me to get some projects done around my own house too. So I've been wanting to get my flooring replaced and paint my walls. Right now they're this cream color that I've been living with for 10 years, and it just drives me crazy. I want to get some cooler tones in here. So I've spent the last week doing a lot of paint and floor shopping, and I'm not an interior decorator, so I cannot decide, but you'll find this funny. I have like paint samples all over like all my walls everywhere because I cannot decide. I've bought probably 6 or 7 different paint samples at this point, and some are too blue and some are too gray and some are too whatever. So now here's my table. Like, look how crazy. I'm so indecisive. If you have interior design help, my God, please help me. Because what's happening is I'm looking at colors like this house gray, and then I'll put it on the wall and it looks super gray on the thing, and it turns out like this down here, threaded blue. To be that blue. It's driving me nuts. Let's see. So I'm working on those projects and I want to get them done. I think losing my mom has really hammered in the message that you don't have forever, and if you want to do something, you should do it. And certainly there's a level of responsibility to save for your future. But I mean, I looked at my mom and my dad, and my dad passed away at 60, and I mean 5 days after her 60th birthday, and my mom passed away at 65, and neither one of them got their first Social Security check. After working super hard and saving for retirement for 45 years, neither one of them got to spend a dime of their retirement. So I think it is certainly responsible to save for the future, but you should also enjoy life while you're living it. So I've kind of just said, you know what, I don't need to have quite as much saved for later. Instead, I'm going to do a few things that will give me some happiness and enjoyment now also. I mean, you guys know I travel, so I'm not like super self-sacrificial or anything. But I haven't invested in like my own home, for example, in a while, and I really want to do that. And I would encourage you to do that as well. If you want that new car or that whatever it is, and it's not an impulsive buy, but it's something that you have thought about and certainly can afford, then I would say strongly consider it, because we deserve it. We work hard, and we make a lot of sacrifices, and just kind of know the difference, know where your values are. Let's see. So we couldn't find a home for my mom's dog. And so after 2 months of looking, so Sunshine, she had 2 dogs. Sunshine went with my sister and now is living the life in Key West. I would say that she has moderately upgraded, or very much so upgraded. And then Jojo is my mom's other dog, and we don't know what's wrong with him. You might have seen me post before looking for a home for him. But he has been just thriving. So I think that he was very stressed and took on a lot of the stress of my mom being sick. And with my mom being ill, I don't think she was able to give him the proper care. So, because I mean, if you're not feeling well, you don't want to take care of anything other than yourself. You want to get yourself feeling better, right? My mom loved him endlessly, and he was a really good companion for 10 years, almost. He's 9, almost 10, and she got him as a puppy. So anyhow, I have Jojo here with me. Here, Jojo, come here. So he got to fly across the country for the first time. I'll grab him real fast. Come here. He's eating. So he's a really good dog. Say hi, Jojo. Say hi. He's a good dog. So he's been doing really well. In the time he's been living with my mom, he hasn't been walking very well, and we think he has definitely strong or arthritis in his hips. So I started giving him some glucosamine, and I feel like that subsided a lot of the inflammation, and he was able to walk yesterday. He's not been on a walk, by the way, in probably 3 years. The furthest he could go was like, thanks, Jojo. I love you too. The furthest he's walked has been like the neighbor's house. And he walked for a half a mile each way, guys. My mom would just be like mind blown. So the glucosamine tablets have really been helping him. I've also been, I don't know if you can tell, but like underneath his skin is really dry. And they think it's a side effect of whatever he has. So I've been rubbing coconut oil and essential oils on his skin, putting aloe vera. We're big believers in aloe vera in our family. Aloe vera on his skin. Okay, Jojo, go eat. He's been wagging his tail, following me around. He did great on the airplane. I've never flown with a dog before, and he had never flown. It was certainly Jojo's biggest adventure ever. And he did great. He loved his little under-seat carrier I got on Amazon. It became his little house, even around the house. He likes to go into it, like his little kennel safety zone. And yeah, I think he's doing really well overall. He's adjusting. He's getting along well with my dogs. I took him to Fiesta Island and the beach yesterday. No, sorry, today's Tuesday. On Sunday, I took him to the beach. And I don't know that he's been to the beach since he was a little teeny puppy. So he loved it. He was super adventurous. He wanted to meet the other dogs. He remembered how to swim. As soon as he saw the water, he would start paddling before I even put him into the water. So he's doing really good. We'll see. I mean, so far he's eating really well, drinking really well, and in California, so we're happy. He's doing well. Now, I have a different problem because I have 3 dogs, and 3 dogs in a tiny house does not smell super good. So even though I bathe them once a week, you'll see I am actively running my diffuser with extra purification in it, because I swear by this stuff. It is so awesome. It makes my house smell amazing. And so I ordered some more purification last month, and I got really, really sad realizing that last month when I did my unboxing, my mom was beside me, and she was actually doing pretty good. So it's been a month, and I did a really small order because I have a lot going on, and I just couldn't even think about all my needs. But every month I always get my Ningxia Red, and this is what my mom took every day and I take every day, and it's just a antioxidant powerhouse. I love it. It comes every single month to me. It tastes delicious. You can take it straight, mix it with other juices or in your smoothie. And it's from the Ningxia province of China, where the wolfberry is it naturally occurs or grows there. And they mix it with 7 different essential oils as well as a bunch of high antioxidant fruit purees. So things like, what's in it? Let's see, Ningxia, wolfberry, blueberry, plum, sweet cherry, aronia, and pomegranate juices, all of which and grape seed extract, orange peel, yuzu rind, lemon rind, and tangerine rind. So lots of stuff in here. And when my mom had cancer and we were trying to help support her systems, a lot of the ingredients that are in this drink are also in a lot of the cancer diets, so to speak, have an extreme high amount of like organic blueberries, et cetera, because there's chemical constituents in those fruits that your body, your immune system in particular, really thrive off of. So this is really good for kind of that preventative health. And then the other thing I got was when Kyle was with me in North Carolina, we realized how much DuPont's product Teflon extends beyond just the Teflon pans that you cook with. And I got really grossed out that Glide, this is what my go-to floss has always been, Glide is coated in Teflon. It blew my mind. So if you start Googling different products that use Teflon and what you're putting it in your mouth every day, it disgusted me. So out with the Glide. And I ordered Young Living's Thieves Floss. I ordered 3 of these so I can keep one at my house and one at Kyle's and have an extra. But this does not have Teflon. It is still a easy slide and is all natural and biodegradable. So good for the earth, good for your body. So I thought that was pretty surprising. I also got some mouthwash. I like the Thieves products because the mouthwash is first ingredient water, second ingredient the colloidal silver. Also was really good for when my mom had cancer outside of Young Living. It's just good for your immune system. It has peppermint oil, a little bit of stevia for flavor, clove oil, spearmint, lemon, cinnamon, vetiver, eucalyptus, and rosemary. So all really antibacterial, good for getting all the germs out of your mouth. And then I also got some Thieves mints, which are naturally sugar-free because I love Altoids, guys, and they are so bad for you. So anyway, I like mints and things to chew on, so I got some mints. And I think, and then that was the only thing I ordered this month. It was a small order because I got a lot last month. But my freebie was Orange Vitality. So orange is really good for, you put it in your water or anything where you don't want orange flavor. And it's Vitality, so it's safe for consumption, so you can drink it or drink it in water. So that's my my order. And then I think lastly, you know, a lot of my friends and my support system have been really encouraging me to face grief head on. I think it's harder. It's almost harder now that I'm back home, when some of your normal routines, things like every single day, right about an hour ago, like when I was commuting home from work, and I would call my mom every single day and talk to her for the entire 45-minute commute home. And when those moments happen and your natural inclination is to call your mom or your dad and say, hey, I arrived safely, or how you doing, or hey, this cool thing happened today, or I need your advice for, and those moments subconsciously happen dozens of times a day, and I would instinctually grab my phone and be like, Mom, oh, what am I doing? And then it would bring me to tears. And then on Sunday, I had an incident with Lucy even, where Lucy ran out in front of a car chasing a cat when I was bringing stuff in, and my heart dropped. I was like, I just lost my mom. Lucy is my cattle dog, for those of you that don't know, and I've had her since she was little, and she's 13. And for a split second, it was like, is she going to make it? And she turned out to be just fine. Praise the Lord. It's probably my mom as my guardian angel looking out for Lucy. But long story short it was like when it rains, it pours. I completely lost it. I've not been feeling very social. I've met up with a couple of friends one-on-one, but for the most part, I'm still kind of learning to quiet my mind again. I'm really down for yoga, walks, things like that, but I'm not quite up for large group functions just yet. And some of my friends have really encouraged me to maybe see a grief counselor. So I spent some time today working with my insurance through work and my benefits programs to try to find a counselor that's in network and see if I can do some like temporary counseling. I've never done that kind of thing before. I'm pretty skeptical, but people who've done it really advise it. So I figure I'll try anything. And hopefully it'll start lifting my spirits. But I know I love being in San Diego and I love the sunshine. A lot of other stressors going on in my life, but I'm just really, really grateful and supportive that each of you are in my life. So thank you. Anyway, I look forward to eventually everyone here locally meeting back up. And beyond that, I wish you a wonderful night and God bless. And thank you for tuning in. Talk to you soon. Bye.